Hello, Karin here on behalf of Makers Mercantile with the top 5 things to go over in today's newsletter. Item number 1, we have a new Super Saver kit for knitters. This one is called the Great British Baking Cowl, The Hangover. That's the whole title. So this is what the cowl actually looks like right here. We have the cowl kit in 3 separate colors. Each kit is going to contain 2 balls of yarn. One is going to be the XL Klexa from Shuffle, which is a 100% superwash wool. And it has a very, very, very slow gradient to it. And then the other one's going to have a pretty rapid gradient to it, and that's going to be the Zauberball 100, which is 100% merino, also from Shuffle. Now, in the original cowl, they used little individual colors, leftovers, for all the different stripes. But our resident knitter, our knitter queen bee, I guess you could call her, Liz, came up with the idea of using one of the Zauberballs so she wouldn't have to weave in all the loose ends and so on. So she picked these colors. This one is actually called the Triple Berry Treat. And then we also have this color combination, which is called a Blueberry Tart. These are all sweet things, aren't they? Must be Kyle who named them. And this one here is called the Strawberry Cobbler. So you've got these 2 great colors. Now, you know what? I just realized they're all sweet treats because it's the Great British Baking Show cowl knit-along pattern. Okay, I'm catching on to things a little slow today. Anyways, we have the 3 different kits. Each one is going to contain 1 ball of each. Each kit is going to make 2 separate cowls, and you're also going to get your needle, a 24-inch US 5 needle, and you're going to get your pattern. So you're going to have a complete set to knit 2 cowls, and it's under $60. So you will find that in the newsletter. We have limited it. It's only 10 cowls, 10 kits each color. So if there's a color that strikes your fancy, now would be the time to get it. For all you sewists, we have a new product in. If you joined us on our last Maker's Night, we talked to Sonia Phillip about her books, and at that point, I told you all about our new cuffs that we got in, and they are from a company called Archduffer, or Archduffer. They are located in Germany, and these are beautiful pre-cut, so you're usually going to get about 55 inches on one of these cards, pre-cut knitted cuffs that can be used for your sleeves, they can be used for your waistband, they can be used around a hood, and the hoodie thing I think is pretty cool. I hadn't seen that before, and then I made my son a hoodie for his birthday, and I thought I'm going to try these cuffs out. So instead of putting a drawstring in, I put the cuff around the whole hood. It holds it into place. When it goes down, it keeps it nice and snug. No strings to work with, or bother with, or lose, or have come, out of their holes or whatever. And if you have children, you know what? They always say that strings, the ties can be dangerous. They can be a choking hazard. So it might be a really great idea to use it around a hoodie. Anyways, there is a picture in the newsletter on that. We have 58 different styles of cuffs, including some that are like this one, jacquard, patterns. And then we have some striped patterns as well. And there are a few striped ones, I think 2 of them, that have a reflective part on them, so that when you're outside and lights shine on you, they reflect. So if you're a dog walker, or you'd like to jog or walk in the evenings or something like that, or in the mornings before it's actually daylight out, might be a good idea to use those cuffs on your pieces. So we have those in. Let's see what else is on our list. I bet you're wondering about these animals here. These are called the Funky Friends Factory patterns, and this is a great assortment of patterns to make really, really cute stuffed animals. The patterns actually come with the printed pattern on the inside. It's sort of in a booklet form. And look at this sloth over here. Is he not adorable? They not only have your basics like your fox and your cat and your dog, your teddy bear, but they also have some unusual ones like narwhals, and they have a lemur. I mean, all different kinds of things. And of course, this is your basic cat. Cat fight. anyways, they have all different kinds of animals. There's 18 in all that we have on our website. So you can come in the shop and get them. You can buy them on the website. They're 15% off. It's a great thing to work on, especially, you know, if you just want something, a quick project that's going to take you a couple hours on a weekend or something like that. Moving right along, we have our very first Inshop class coming up. So that is going to be on June 26th. We will be holding it outside under a tent, as long as weather permits. If it doesn't, we do have a pretty big dye lab. But what we are doing is this is an introduction to the indigo vat and to resist dyeing. So it's a very quick class. It's a 1-hour class. We're holding 3 different sessions on Saturday. And in that class, you will learn partially a little bit of resist dyeing. This here is resist dyeing using the indigo vat. You can see there's little marks. Well, I'm not going to give away how we did it. I guess you got to go to class to do that. But there's lots of fun little things that you can do. There's also, this is another resist dyeing piece that you can see the pattern on. And we will be providing you with not only one hank, a 100-gram hank of yarn, and you'll have your choice of your 100-gram hank of yarn. We have like 5 or 7 that you can choose from in all different kinds of weights, so no matter what you like to knit with, we'll find you something. You're also going to get either a silk scarf that you can dye, or you're going to get a 13-inch square pillowcase that is also silk that you can dye, one of the two. So that is your choices. It's going to be a great little fun class. Like I said, it's only 1 hour, but it's amazing how much you can learn in 1 hour. We just want to get you started, show you how it's done. And then also, if you want to take some more materials home, you'll get 20% off all our undyed yarns and our dyeing materials on the same day that you come into class. So there's that. And then my 5th item in the newsletter, I would like to remind you all that we have beginning weaving on the 19th of June. That's not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. So if you've been wanting to learn how to use your loom and you haven't done it, it's not too late to sign up. Cynthia Gerald is going to be teaching the class. That is a Zoom class, so you can take that from anywhere in the country. So I think that about does it. I do want to thank my mother. Mom, you just keep bringing me beautiful flowers. Look at these. These are her peonies that she thought were going to die after the big storm we had here in Seattle. And peonies are my favorite flower. So I'm just thrilled to death that she brings me flowers. So thanks, Mom. And one more item, I just saw it back here. Let's just bring it out. That's this one here. This here is not quite an indigo dye. It's a little bit more on the teal side. But after you knit your yarn, let's say, oh, well, I don't really wear, you know, silk scarves or something like that. No big deal. Look at this here. You can actually take the silk scarf, tear it into little pieces, and you could add it onto a knitted scarf that you make too, or this is a cowl. I mean, I think this looks pretty cool. Of course, I love fringes, I love tassels, I love corkscrew twirly things. I like anything that gets attached to something. So if that's not your style, well, then you can just keep the pillowcase or the scarf as is. So there you go. Now I'm done. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. It is Friday. We will see you again on Tuesday. Stay safe. Ciao.